Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Roan. The PM and opposition leader have gone head-to-head in the third and final leaders' debate overnight. Anthony Albanese and Scott Morrison clashing on the cost of living, wages and an integrity commission. Mr Albanese pushing for a 5.1% increase to the minimum wage.
Cleaners, they're people working in the care sector, they're people who work in retail, they're people who help get us through the pandemic. They deserve more than our thanks. They don't deserve a real wage cut.
Scott Morrison saying Mr Albanese's plan to lift the minimum wage would hike up inflation though.
But we need to have an economy that's strong into the future. And if you have wages that rise at 5.1%, which is exactly what Mr Albanese said yesterday, that means that can feed into inflation.
Mr Albanese was declared the narrow winner there. The deadly flooding in New South Wales and Queensland earlier this year is likely to become Australia's costliest flood event ever. The Insurance Council of Australia says the damage from the February event is estimated at more than $3 billion. Overseas, the UK PM has signed a new security pact vowing to support Sweden and Finland if they come under attack. Russia has warned there will be consequences if the two nations join NATO. Public support for joining the military alliance has grown since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Former US President Donald Trump has been ordered to pay $110,000 in fines to lift a civil contempt finding against him. The judge stopping the clock on the order, giving Mr Trump until May 20 to provide certain financial records. And a Florida man has managed to safely land a small plane after the pilot fell unconscious mid-flight. The passenger had no flying experience but was able to make contact with air traffic control, where certified flight instructor Robert Morgan was able to talk him through the landing.
I knew the plane's flying like any other plane. I just had to keep him calm, point him to the runway, and just tell him how to reduce the power so he could descend to land.
In sport, the Sydney Kings have defeated the Tasmania Jack Jumpers to take out the NBL Finals Series. The Kings sweeping the series 3-0. And a blow for Carlton with Harry Mackay to undergo surgery for a knee issue. For even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. In entertainment news, and Pete Davidson fans have taken issue with Kim Kardashian, accusing her of being controlling. It comes after she told him to remove his hat while shooting behind-the-scenes footage of their Met Gala preparations. And Paris Hilton is back at the US Capitol as she continues to lobby for federal protection for vulnerable kids. The heiress has paid a visit to the White House to discuss the bill. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you later on for another episode of The Update.